Park and live on Diverse FM, Luton manager. John, your thoughts on that 90 minutes against Portsmouth?
Oh, where do I start? Gave away a goal on 2 minutes, something we've spoken about as well. The ball whipped into that near post area for Tubbs. After that, I thought we were the best team. It's the best we've played, which is really pleasing. We seem to have found a bit of form today. So I thought we played very, very well. I think we had 2 or 3 off the line. I thought we created those opportunities. Our pressure was good, but we got beat. So I have to put that into perspective, that we got beat. I think we've lost some games lately where we'd be really disappointed. I'm disappointed to lose. I'm not disappointed with our performance. Our performance was like a Luton performance. We have to produce that every week between now and the end of the season. But we can't make the error. It's so early in the game and you end up chasing from early on. And it's really, really difficult. Response for it was fantastic, but can't concede goals early in the game of that nature. If somebody, excuse me, if somebody rifles one in from 30 yards, nothing you can do about it. But said to the people about someone getting across us, Tubbs getting across us. Wilco's body was closed, he put his hands up, he had a fantastic second half of the game. And the team had, I think, a great 75 minutes of the game. So we're disappointed, but disappointment, I always say, week, stronger, stronger, and we've come back from a bad run of games and we were strong today, and we need to take that into next week.
I mean, just how harsh was the scoreline for the Hunters?
It's very harsh, but listen, at the end of the day, game's about winning and losing, and I'm realistic enough to know that. If we were in a fine run of victories and we'd have this today, we'd say, well, okay, that happens, and we go. But we're not. We're aware we need to win some games, but before we win some games, we've got to find the performance to win games. We finished last week on a real high in terms of performance. Really pleased with how we played second half. And I said coming into it today that if we produce that, the results will come. Well, we've produced that today, but the results haven't come. But if we continually produce that, the results will come. We can't make mistakes. We pride myself and my teams on not conceding goals. And at the moment, I think we are conceding 1 or 2 a bit easy.
I mean, the second one, that was a real blow in the second half. As you said, Luton were on top. It was quarter of an hour in. It just fell kindly to them, didn't it? And Taylor's had a great chance to.
When I think of the balls that fell to us in the box and got blocked, which is good defending, I'm not taking that away. But you know what? It happens. There are things that doesn't over bother me. I always try and look at games in groups. I don't look at individuals, groups. And we've had a group of games here that for one reason or another have not gone for us. But the last sort of half last week and the game this week, our performance was back to what we would expect, so we've got to push on from there.
You've had to make 2 changes before kick-off.
Don't tell me.
Scott Griffiths and Jonathan Smith. Now we know that Scott was due to have a hernia operation, but you thought he might carry on. And Jonathan, a real shock.
Yeah, he's problem with his knee, not terrible, but it's just, we took him off the other day, just not quite right. It was a massive blow, but I don't want to go into injuries because, I never want to use them as an excuse, but losing Macca, it just seems to how it's been going, but come on, we go again.
And was Scott because of the hernia?
Scott's not quite right with that. He's due to see the specialist again. We don't know exactly when it'll happen, and he may actually be available again before it happens, but he wasn't quite available today.
And then at half time, Macca's taken a knock in the first half. And
took 2 knocks, 2 cuts, and a bit of blurred vision. So it was the right thing to come off for him. Fraser's come on and done very well, and it isn't about that, but when you lose one, that I wasn't going to use Paul today, but I brought Paul on because he's a big character, and we're just a little bit down on big characters with Macca off and Doyle off and Smith off, and Tyler off. And that's no disrespect to the people that replace them, but they're the big characters, and we miss the big characters.
You've mentioned, Paul, they're great to have him back though after the broken leg and to get him out on the first team pitch again.
Absolutely. So there's pluses. Doyle was making progress, but I have to say this, I thought thought Andy Drury was terrific today. Played him deep, but I thought we'd done very, very well. He's been out of the team, his response was fantastic, that's what we want. And on we go again to the next one.
An incredible atmosphere here, over 17,000 fans.
And it's good.
2,500 Luton fans.
Fantastic. Our support today, as always, away from home is fantastic. Well, it's fantastic at home. Away support is remarkable.
And given the number that stayed behind at the end there to applaud all the players, they've realised that it's a defeat. They're upset, they're disappointed, but the performance was there.
As I said last week, disappointment. We all feel disappointed. Everyone feels disappointment. It has to be a realistic. It has to be realistic with disappointment. We're disappointed. Everyone's disappointed. But I think that the last week and today, I think we've seen a bit more of what we're capable of. Can't wait for the next game. Let's go and play the next game.
Next Tuesday night away.
Yeah, looking forward to it. I look forward to the games anyway. Just want to go and play the games. But after today, I think that people are certainly around us, a lot more positive that we look like we've come out of a disappointing probably 3 or 4 weeks. So let's hope we get back again next week.
Thanks for your time, Jim.
Thanks very much.